I live inside my own world of make-believe.
Welcome, fellow Fusioners, Character King here, and today we are playing Evil Eye. Evil Eye is a very interesting deck because they have Evil Eye Selene, which can protect an Evil Eye monster from destruction, targeting, and destructions by battle or card effects. So basically gives you almost complete protection. Basically complete protection except for non-targeting banishing. Non-targeting banishing is the one thing, so like the Fortune Ladies. But basically, the whole strategy is you get out an Evil Eye, equip with the Selene, and beat your opponent before you run out of life points. Because basically Selene has the effect where equip only to an Evil Eye monster, it cannot be destroyed by battle, your opponent's card effects, or also your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Each time you activate the equipped monster's effect, you can activate another Evil Eye, or if you activate another Evil Eye spell or trap, the equipped monster gains 500 attack, so you can get really, really big. And if it does, you lose 500 life points, so you will lose life points fast. That's why we are running the skill Life Charge. Every turn, you can use the skill once, basically, depending on the turn count, times that by 200 life points, and you gain that much. So you can, in the later game, if your opponent switches their strategy from trying to out-advantage you into trying to stall you to burn to death, you can use your skill, to keep yourself alive. So basically, besides that, you can, if this card's in the graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points, banish one Evil Eye spell or trap from your grave, except for Selene, set this card. You can only use this effect of Evil Eye Selene once per turn. So Selene is your main stead card. You want to see this in every opening hand. This gets your plays going. This is one of your best cards. So you need to run two, and the reason being is a 1-to-1 strategy with one. But if they Cosmic Cyclone one of them, you basically have nothing, because Selene can only summon back from the grave. Nothing can get back from the banished. So you need to have more than one. We can search this out easily with the other equip card, Evil Eye Gorganio. Gorganio, equip only to an Evil Eye monster. You can only activate one Evil Eye Gorganio per turn. This card's name becomes Evil Eye Selene while in the spell and trap zone. While your life points are lower than your opponent's, the equipped monster gains attack equal to the difference, which doesn't matter as much. The actual effect we mainly use it for is you can banish this card from your graveyard, discard one Evil Eye card, then add one Evil Eye spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Except for Evil Eye Gorganio, you only use the effect once per turn, which works really well because whatever you discard, you can get back with your Medusa. Because Medusa has the effect where you can, when it's normal summoned, you can target one Evil Eye card in your graveyard and add it back to your hand. Gorganio, you're going to be sending Gorganio to be able to discard a Evil Eye by banishing it. And search out your Selene by using Basilisk. Basilisk, if you control an Evil Eye monster, so if you have your Medusa, you can special summon it from your hand. You can only special summon one Basilisk, familiar of the Evil Eye, once per turn this way. During your main phase, you can send one Evil Eye spell or trap from your deck to your graveyard. You can only use the effect of Basilisk once per turn, so you will use this in defense position usually to send your Gorganio, discard an Evil Eye card, search out your Selene, and then you have your Medusa, a defense Basilisk, and your Selene equipped, giving your Medusa protection. Now, Medusa has a second effect. If it has Evil Eye Selene equipped to it, but you have a quick effect, you can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. So it's a very quick effect. You can use this against Shiranui. A lot of decks, gives you a lot of strengths. And then has a downside of you only use it once per turn. Once per turn during the next standby phase. After this effect was activated, banish one card in your graveyard. So you lose a card from your graveyard. But you have to be very careful of this because when you banish, you gain 500 attack and lose 500 defense from Selene. And then in your standby phase, you will also, when you banish from your graveyard, gain 500 attack and lose 500 defense. So you can lose 1,000 life points very easily with this effect. So you have to be very careful on managing that. So basically, Selene is your main go-to card. Gorganio works really well when your life points get low, if you're able to get rid of your Selene, because you can target your own monster, so if you use your Evil Eye Defeat on your own monster, you can keep yourself from burning out. Evil Eye Defeat, if you control an Evil Eye monster, target one monster in the field, or up to two. Instead, if Evil Eye Celine is in your spell and trap zone, return it to the hand. So basically, you can bounce two cards to face two monsters, and disrupt your opponent very easily, and then be able to attack with really big monsters, because you will be boosted quite a bit after using this effect. So you're able to disrupt their graveyard, bounce their field, so you really have to worry about their back row. So we're running 2 Double Cyclone, 1 Evil Eye Confrontation. Evil Eye Confrontation we're running because it's searchable. We only want 1 because it's not the best card, because you have to control an Evil Eye monster. Then you can target 1 spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, and Evil Eye Celine is in your spell and trap zone, banish the destroyed cards. Basically, it gives you destruction. It destroys it, unfortunately, but you can banish it as well. Double Cyclone, target 1 spell or trap you control, and 1 spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy them. You will be destroying, generally, your field spell, because your field spell is mainly used for the first effect, but still has some use for the second effect. This card actually allows you to tie with your opponents. Basically, when this card is activated, you can add 1 Evil Eye monster from your deck to your hand. Once returned during damage calculation, if an Evil Eye monster is attacked while Evil Eye Celine is in your spell and trap zone, you can make the battle damage you take from this battle also inflicted to your opponent at the same exact time. If this field card is in your field zone is destroyed by a card effect, you can target 1 Evil Eye monster in your graveyard, add to your hand. So you can pop this to get an Evil Eye back to your hand, affect one of your opponent's back row, and you mainly already got the search off from the original effect. So this is really good. So this can search any of your Evil Eye monsters, Medusa, Basilisk, or your Kato Bleh pass. Let's see, so we've gone over that. So the last one we haven't gone over is this one, Familiar of the Evil Eye, Cat. I'm just going to call it Cat, it's a cat. Meow! I'm only running one of these. This one is optional. I don't think many players will be running this one. But I had some matchups with this. This one actually seems pretty interesting. I've versed for Evil Eyes. Basically, you can target 1 Evil Eye spell or trap you control once. Until the end of the next turn, that card cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. So basically, and then while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Let me read this. If you control an Evil Eye monster except for itself, while this card's in the graveyard, you can special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. So basically, you can send this to the graveyard if you discard it with for Gorganio to search your Celine, and then it can summon itself back to the field, target your Celine, and they won't be able to destroy it. They can banish it still, but they won't be able to destroy it. So it gives you a little bit of protection, not exactly the full amount, but it's something you can do that kind of inhibits some plays if they're reversing certain decks. So I enjoy playing it. And then basically, the interesting thing about the deck is all of your spells and traps, your defeat, your confrontation, Celine, field spell, monsters, everything can be brought back with your Medusa, because Medusa can add a normal summon, add a Evil Eye card to your graveyard, and you do some fun loops where you bounce your second Medusa, not your Celine one, and your opponent's monster, and then you can keep recycling your Medusa and keep recycling your defeat in a almost infinite loop. If you don't have Celine, you can infinitely, until you run out of cards, do that loop. Alrighty, well, besides that, we just have random fusions, and life cards will get us back our life points. We don't lose the duel as fast as our opponent thinks we will. Alrighty, well, that's the deck. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. I appreciate you guys. That's the deck. Now the gameplay. Already going second against Tyranno Hasselberry. Nobody thinks this guy's Evil Eye. Alrighty. That's not the bad hand. Alright, so he sets 2 passes, draw for turn. So what we can do is we will set our Gorganio, double Cyclone, to get our Gorganio into the grave by destroying one of his back row. Alrighty, then we can use Gorganio. Let's discard. Which one should we discard? Those 2 are good. We'll discard our Basilisk to add our Evil Eye Domain. Evil Eye Domain. We'll add our Medusa to hand. Medusa will get back our Basilisk that we discarded. So, cost not really as much as the cost. Okay, so now let's activate our Celine. See if he responds. Yep, he is Canadia. Okay. So probably should have summoned Basilisk first, but it'll be fine. So we'll pass turn. So Basilisk can send another Gorganio. So if we draw another Evil Eye, we can search out the field spell, get back Celine with summoning Medusa. Let's see what he does. Well, it depends if he destroys our monster or not. The question is, does he have the ability to? He may not have the cards he needs to destroy our monster. Kakata de Koyo. Let me go or go. Evil Eyes are fun. I like Evil Eyes. Probably gonna try to get a third Celine. Draw. So we have Gorganio. So we'll flip this one. Special summon Basilisk. Let's read the attack position. Basilisk will send our last Gorganio. This once per turn? Yeah, it's once per turn, okay. Just making sure. Gorganio will discard Gorganio to add our Domain. Domain will search out another Medusa. And Medusa will get back our Celine. This deck works really well. So we'll equip our Celine. Some new monster, let's see. With one monster, so he can't banish. I wanted to banish his guy. Oh well. Let's do battle. Attack with Basilisk. Drowning, no! Shadow Realm, ah! Oh, hit my thing there. Countergate. Okay. Interesting to do that for this one. We'll kill that. This deck, like, you don't need to force out wins because Celine is just so disruptive. And we have Evil Eye Defeat, so we can bounce 2 cards. We either bounce his cards or bounce some of mine. Omni Protection. I need to pick me up some Evil Eyes in the TCG. Ooh. Lava Golem, interesting. So that's his normal summon though. 2 back row. Okay. Draw. We'll take the damage. I'm not quite ready to handle that yet. So we'll normal summon Medusa. Get back our Celine. So we have some kind of response. He has a Canadia. That won't stop me, but okay. So activate Celine. I have more than one. More than one guy, bro. Activate Basilisk. We will send to the grave our... do Confrontation. Battle. Basilisk attack. And then Lava Golem attack. So we'll bounce our Medusa and their Lava Golem. Pass turn. See, so he has advantage of 3 cards in hand that we don't know. 1 Canadia in field. He's already used 2 Canadia. His Lava Golem is one of the cards in his hand. Okay, so we can summon Medusa. We will discard our... or add our defeat back to hand. Battle. So we will attack Nadia, and attack is Fortress Warrior. So we're going to turn Toggle on, because we know he's Lava Golem. We don't want to get Lava Golem, because we have a good board and don't want to take life point damage. We'll take enough damage on our own effects, thank you very much. Alrighty, now we can activate our Evil Eye Defeat. Bounce his, and bounce mine. Cool, there we go. He might have been able to push through, but I guess he didn't draw. Maybe drew like 2 other Lava Golems or something. Alrighty. That's a good deck there. Next game. Alrighty, going first against Jaden Ubel. Interesting. So... I think we're just going to set this guy and pass. So no keeper. I keep hitting that. Ross Disciple? Wait a minute. Jotomate. So I'll poke my cat. Adds Zeus Fusion. Draw. Double Cyclone will be perfect. That still works. So activate Domain. Give and take. Okay. Cool, so we'll search our Basilisk. So we can't tribute this one? Yeah, that's fine. So we will normal summon Medusa. Do we want to use the effect? Yeah, why not? Can't summon him anyway. Oh, we can't special summon? Ah, cool. Okay. See what's in this grave. Neos, okay. So we end turn, cool. So it needs to lean for the field spell and only works one time for the damage. Okay. What are you sending? So he has Neos, and so he's 2 Neoses in deck. So the second card he send will be... $80 changer. No 80 changer for you. Nah, you're not putting my guy in attack position. No, thank you. I have a good plan. So we'll gain some attack, we'll lose some life. Basilisk will send Gorganio. Or is that one? Cool. Gorganio. Gorganio will discard Gorganio. Nope, we'll save that. We will add our defeat. So we can bounce 2 of his heroes. Activate Gorganio. We'll boost our Basilisk so we don't just lose through it. Set defeat, and then we can pass turn. So we can bounce both of his Neoses. So we're in a really good position. He can mass change. So if he has mass change, we're still in a bad position. So we'll balance you. Though we can chain to... Well, I think we might be able to chain to Koga's effect. Oh, cool. Boost. Gorganio can do more than just search. Activate Celine. Sure. Battle. Attack. This will lose me the duel if this fails. 4,000 attack. There we go. Cool. There you saw, we got 3 Selines out on the field, 2 Selines and a Gorganio, which Gorganio does give you some cool effects, because you do gain life points as you lose, attack points as you lose life points with your Celine. Cool. Well, next game. Alrighty, going first against Arcana. Spell Specialist. Ooh, alrighty. So we got our... First we can... Now we'll... we could discard that. Yeah, we'll discard that. So in Basilisk in defense. Activate Basilisk to send to the graveyard our Gorganio. And Gorganio. We'll send our Domain to search Celine. Then we have Celine. At a double Cyclone. Pass turn. Cool, we can affect his graveyard. That's really good. So, Judgment Dragon, so he's playing Pure Light Sworn, for the most part. Raiden. This is where Medusa shines. I can banish your face down, your graveyard, when you target it. What does this do? Once per turn, you can banish 1 Light Sworn monster from your hand or graveyard. Target 1 banished. Interesting, okay. So he's doing this to avoid... Nope. Alrighty, well there we go. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what kind of decks you want to see in the future. I appreciate you guys. Keep fusioning. Let's go Slash.